Hello there and welcome to In Around Plays. My name is Craig and today we are going back into the mucky, dark, dank depths of Magic the Gathering Arena playing Brawl. So today we are playing with Ygra, Eater of All, which is a green-black 6/6 elemental cat, and it has ward, sacrifice of food. Other creatures have food artifacts in addition to their other types and have pay 2. Tap it, sacrifice this permanent, you gain 3 life. Whenever a food is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put 2+1/+1 counters on Ygra, which is an amazing commander. This was asked for by Travis, so thank you very much, Travis, for the suggestion. Although he's not watching at the minute, hopefully he'll join in a bit. But anyway, what it's going to do is it's going to make every single creature on the battlefield a food artifact, and that includes my opponent's creatures. So we're going to be, hopefully, sacrificing those creatures with things like Zephyroth, and we're going to be gaining those life. We're going to be putting lots of stuff in graveyards, and we're going to be creating lots of tokens. So this deck is a lot of fun to play with. We've got lots of big stuff in here. We've got ways to end the game with having massive Ygra. We can reanimate creatures, we can bring stuff back to the graveyard, from the graveyard to the battlefield with Chthonian Nightmare, and so on and so forth. It's a great deck. Let's go into the queue and see what we get. We're going against Zurgo Stormrender, which is a token creation deck. So their creature is going to have mobilize whenever a token on their side dies, which is going to happen whenever they attack. I'll read it out. We'll talk about it. We've got Grave Pact, which is going to help. Zurgo is actually going to help me while Ygra is on the battlefield. We've got some ways of ramping with Smeagol and Tireless Provisioner. And we've got Grave Pact, which is probably one of the most important cards in this deck. So we'll keep it. Zurgo has mobilized 1. So whenever Zurgo attacks, it's going to create 1/1 token. Whenever a creature token you control leaves the battlefield, draw a card if it was attacking. Otherwise, each opponent loses 1 life. Actually, we'll play this first turn. So yeah, whenever one of their tokens dies, it's going to be great for me because that's going to trigger Ygra. So happy days. We don't have to be reanimate yet. We'll keep that on top. We don't have to be sacrificing these creatures. If they die, it still triggers Ygra, which is amazing. Corey Steel Cutter, whenever they play the second spell each turn, is going to grab them a make a token with what's the word? Prowess. So that's going to get bigger whenever they play a non-creature spell. I'm not going to put Chthonian Nightmare onto the battlefield because I don't want it to be targeted, so we'll just end the turn there. It's a pity we don't have any kill spells, but next turn we will get out... let's get out... Tireless Provisioner. Yeah. And then next turn we'll play Bojuka Bog and create a treasure. And we'll play... Well, it depends. Let's see if we get another land. It'd be nice to have another land to play rather than Bojuka Bog. Let's save Bojuka Bog till there's stuff in the graveyard. Having said that, with Reanimate, I can play anything. And they're taking their time. Maybe they don't have any black mana. Now they have black mana. I think we're going to see Zurgo this turn. Zurgo is a 3/3. Yeah, we can't play Ygra this turn, unfortunately. That's a bit of a shame. So we've got Chthonian Nightmare, so we can bring Tireless Provisioner back. So I'm going to play Smeagol, and then I'm going to play Bojuka Bog, which is going to get me a treasure. Well, first of all, we'll do that, which is going to have no effect whatsoever. We'll create a treasure. We can play Ygra next turn. No, I'm not going to play Cauldron Familiar. Yeah, I'm going to attack. Let's see if they want to trade. They do not. And we'll end the turn there. And what's great is I can bring back anything. So if they attack with Zurgo, I am going to kill it and do a trade with Smeagol. Just slow them down a bit. Anthony, thank you ever so much for joining. I pulled a Ygra Borderless from my Costco Bloomborough Commander Kit. Nice. Oh, they've killed Smeagol. I wasn't looking. What did they play? Oh, okay. Fine. That's fine by me. That is absolutely fine. Awesome. So we'll play Ygra. We'll play a swamp. And we'll grab a treasure. And then we'll do Reanimate. And then we'll play Cauldron Familiar. And then we'll attack in. Yeah, Ygra is amazing. So was it this art or was it an alt art? Sheoldred, so I'm going to be losing 2 life. Okay, it would be really nice to be able to do both, but we'll play Grave Pact. And then we'll attack in. Let's see if they're willing to do any trading. Nice. So Ygra is going to get bigger. Or not. Because I can't get tokens. I'm going to pay 2 life to bring that in. Oh. Interesting. Play Crafter this turn. They can obviously get rid of one of them. That's going to make... it's not going to make Ygra bigger. I need to get rid of that artifact. God damn it. Let's discard a card. We'll kill you. We'll get rid of that. That's going to kill both of them because they're going to have to sacrifice one for the Plaguecrafter, and then Grave Pact is going to see that, and then they're going to have to get rid of that. The no counters thing is really annoying. Next turn I can bring it back with yeah, I can't get counters on the ring either. I mean, okay. Right, I'm gonna play you. I'm gonna play you. Shit, the bed! That artifact is really doing my head in. They're going to have to get rid of... their token at least. Interesting. And then we just attack in. We'll discard the land. GG! Zurgo. That was a difficult one, but that goes to show how good this deck is, even with some solemnity. Players can't get counters. Counters can't be put on artifacts, creatures, enchantments, or lands. But screw you, you tried, but we still succeeded. And that's how good this deck is. But thank you ever so much for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, and doing all that good stuff. You all mean the absolute world to me. You're all the bee's knees. And I love you all. So goodbye. 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 Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.